clapping. Keep that energy up. Help me welcome to the stage the very funny, very talented Mr. Eugene Singleton.
Come on, take it on, take it out. Let's show 'em what it's all about. Hey, shake it on, shake it out. Let's show 'em what it's all about.
That might should be smiling for.
Oh, hey Bob, how we doing? We doing good? Holy shit, there's a lot of beautiful white women in here. I normally got to go to Pornhub to see this many beautiful white women. But thank y'all for saving me on my data, okay? Oh my goodness, I'm thrilled to be here. Before we go any further, I just want everyone to know, I'm a piece of shit, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. I'm just a piece of shit. I'm that dude in the Dare videos trying to give you kids free weed, all right? That's me. Just don't give a fuck, all right? Not an average black dude, okay? So y'all can stop looking for your wallets. I'm not gonna rob you in here, okay? But wait till you get in the parking lot. I've been doing this for a while. Real shit, I'm not an average black dude, man. I like country music. Anybody like country music? Yes. No, that's normally the response I get. Love me some country music, man. People like, why you listen to country music? Just in case I ever get pulled over by a racist cop, okay? Son, you know why I pulled you over? Now I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Get the hell on out of here, boy, goddamn. Love that shit. I just can't get down with country gospel. That's just the one thing don't fit right with me. I was listening to a country gospel song the other day. It sounded pretty good, but it just didn't fit with me. You know, it was, I can't wait to get to heaven so I can sing Amazing Grace, where I'll see Jesus, his redneck and white face. Hunger or thirst, no longer a care. It'll be sweet heaven with no niggers there. Not the last time I'm gonna say it, okay? I say bitch and fuck a lot. If that bothers you, you're probably a bitch and I don't give a fuck. Let's move on. I got fucking cowboy boots on. I don't see how motherfuckers wear these. These are like high heels for men. I look like the sheriff of Blazing Saddles in these motherfuckers. Not an average black dude, that's all I'm saying. Let's see, I watch Star Trek. Anybody like Star Trek? Any Trekkies in here? If you like Star Wars, that last Star Wars movie is like an AARP commercial with Harrison Ford's old ass, okay? Love me some Star Trek. I'll be chilling with some of my black friends and one of my white friends will call about Star Trek, you know, I'll be like, hey man, can you pass the blunt? And, you know, yeah, Tom, what's going on? Yeah, I remember that episode, Stardate S5912. No, that's the episode where Data uses mechanical cerebral cortex to reconvert the photon blasts to emit a radiation burst, therefore making a black hole cease inside of itself. Yeah, man, you break out the cheese and Triscuits, I'm on my way. My black friends were like, bruh, what in the hell is a Triscuit? Love some Star Trek. Netflix called me gay for watching Star Trek. It was like, because you watch Star Trek, you might want to watch Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, all right? So I'm on season 2 of that, okay? Some good shit. Oh, man. Let's see, a little bit about me. I'm from Melbourne, Florida. Anybody know what that's like? Woo, Space Coast. The whole Space Coast is just born. Whoa, calm down, girl. The whole side of Florida is just boring. This town is so boring, we show reruns of the news, okay? Channel 13 ain't nothing but fucking reruns, all right? Only breaking news we getting is the weather every 10 minutes, all right, buddy? I love the news, though. The news will make you want to watch it. I'll be sitting there flipping through the channels. Hear how you can get paid to get your dick sucked. That story tonight at 9. Of course I'm tuning in. I love Florida weather. Florida weather is it's a trip. It gets hot, so hot I can pass a drug test. Okay. Gets cold too. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I hate about living in Florida? You always got somebody from up north. I'll be freezing in a sweater and some fucking everything, just freezing, and some guy walks up to me wearing flip flops. Hey buddy, don't tell me you're cold, okay? I'm from Michigan. This is nothing to me. Shut the hell up. I don't go to Michigan in the middle of summer wearing a sweater. Hey, you hot? Okay? Weatherman. Now, that's another thing, because the weather, hurricanes and all this stuff right here, we're veterans, we know how to do hurricanes. People up north, they don't know how to do hurricanes. When they had the hurricane going on, they were like, hey, do you want to evacuate? And if they said no, they were like, write your social security number on your arm. The fuck? What's the name of this storm? Auschwitz? I ain't writing shit on my arm. Stop categorizing hurricanes 1 through 5, because people who went to public school, that's kind of confusing, okay? So just put it all in the name. If you got you a not so serious storm, call it something like Peter, you know what I mean? You got you a serious category 5, call it Debo, all right? I can see the weatherman right now. So Hurricane Debo's at latitude 45, longitude 36, travels 700 miles and reach the Florida coast at 7 o'clock, so tuck in your chains. We'll be here to talk you through the storm. Oh, I love the news though, it's good shit though. I love when there's a press conference, something serious has happened, and they got everybody out there, the Sunday school teacher, the governor, the mayor, some Portuguese. Sir, how do you explain the possibility of 12 dead bodies, one a United States senator, and the possibility there was a nuclear warhead stolen from a stockpile? Well, that is a very good question. At the time, we do not have that information, but what I can tell you is that we're working across the board with what we have, and we feel confident that we will find answers. Until then, no more further questions. Thank you. Wow. Let me try that at 2 o'clock in the morning. My wife's standing at the door, and I smell like latex, okay? No, she's here. Speaking of that, I got kids. Anybody got kids? Woo, yeah. Kids are bad as shit. I got 3 kids, and I know what you're thinking. This guy needs to learn to pull out. But when you got a 4-foot dick, it's very hard. Okay, I got to get 2 weeks in advance. Okay. Sometimes I just quit on spot. All right. I got 3 amazing kids. My son, he's the chief executive officer of hell. I'm not just saying that because he's bad. Bad as shit. The other day he was playing with the neighbor's kids, and she came over there and she's like, I'm sorry, but your son is no longer allowed to play in my house. He's calling the other kids stupid. Mr. Singleton, you need to be careful what you say around your son. He's listening to you. That ain't true, because he would have called him retarded, okay? I'm just trying to be right in this conversation. He's bad as hell, man. He's so damn bad. I try to get him to do good in school because he's been acting up in school. And the other day we were watching The Passion of the Christ. And he was in tune to it. And then he asked me with a serious face, he said, Dad, what did he do? He wasn't good in school, so you might want to tighten up. Bad as hell he is. Told his teacher I smoke brown cigarettes. Shut up, okay? It reminds me how poor I am, because the other day he lost his first tooth, and I had to tell him, I said, listen, Tooth Fairy ain't gonna be here till the 1st, okay? So I got a daughter. She's in school. She's very active in school. She recently became a safety patrol, and I don't like that because it makes me feel like I'm living with a narc, you know what I mean? I'm like hiding my weed and shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't like how she's acting, trying to figure out who drunk all the Kool-Aid. Okay, leave me alone. She tried to get me the other day. She was like, Dad, I can't find my shoes. Can I look in your room? I was like, you got a warrant, bitch, okay? Very well aware of my rights. Got a 2-year-old Joseph Knox, man. He's a happy baby, the happiest could be, and everybody's always like, that's because he has 2 loving parents. No, that's because we smoked a lot of weed with his ass, okay? Most complicated pregnancy ever. He was all transverse and all this right here, and then, doctor tried to reassure me. He's like, everything's gonna be cool, Dad. You know what I'm doing, all right? And he went to go wash his hands, and I was like, yeah, that's cool, because you're gonna put your hands in my wife's vagina, make sure they're clean, But what threw me off was he was washing his elbows. Whoa, how deep you plan on going, buddy? Plan on using that when you're done, man. Get this guy. They love to hit you with that no sex for 6 weeks. That means you, Dad. I like to throw one at him. Well, what about her throat? Okay, is that? I had a serious ass doctor. He was like, I don't know. I'll have to do some tests. Okay. Circumcise them, man. There's a reason they circumcise you when you're young, so you forget about that shit. Because if you see that motherfucker in Publix, oh my goodness, okay, that's all I'm saying. Jewish people will cut your dick and have cake. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, I smoke weed. Don't act like y'all didn't know. I smoke weed. If you don't smoke weed, like, what do you do before church? I'm just curious. I smoke weed, baby. Morgan said I can smoke. I don't give a fuck. I got $100 and a headache. Shit, man, you gotta give a fuck. Me too. I smoke weed. My boss, he knows I smoke weed. He knows I smoke weed. I kind of told on myself, you know, I'm a chef, and he was like, no, what we're gonna do, guys, the scales broke. I was like, I got one in the car if you want to use that. They got this new weed out, they call it, y'all probably heard it, they call it meth. It's very pretty. My weed man does nothing but stay at home and watch Netflix and sell weed. Like, bro, you need to try this. This that Tom Cruise. Why you call it Tom Cruise? Because only a few good men can smoke it, okay? All right, before I go, I got to talk about Donald Trump. And, you know, I know, chill out. Is this a red county? Fuck it. Anyways, here we go. First off, I'm tired of all these campaign ads. Basically, what a campaign ad is, hey, I can fuck you better than the next guy, okay? In that case, let me run a campaign ad, you know? Eugene Singleton, with 12 inches of experience, he's guaranteed to get the job done. He's the only candidate endorsed by Pornhub and Magnum condoms. His opponents wants to build walls, he wants to lay pipe. Donald goddamn Trump, the leader of the Decepticons, is now the president of the United States of America. Holy fucking shit, I understand that's better than the bitch that killed Harry Potter's parents, but come on. If she can't suck a dick, she can't run the country, that's all I'm saying. Most of y'all look qualified. Anyways. Goddamn, I don't see how he got elected. I was watching the debates, they were like, Mr. Trump, what are you gonna do about the economy? I don't know, but Ted Cruz got an ugly fucking wife. Have you seen that bitch? Lying old Ted. I don't trust Melania, she's still in speeches. The other day I heard her give a speech in Africa and she was like, in West Philadelphia, where I was born and raised, on the playground is where I spent most of my life. Motherfucker hates every country that ends in stan. Pakistan, Afghanistan, Mexico stan, goddammit. Dan wants to build a space force. It ain't bad enough that you fuck this world up, you gotta fuck another one up. This dude hates aliens. He don't care if you're Mexican or a Klingon. Get the fuck out! Gonna bring back slavery, gonna be able to buy you a Negro on the Home Shopping Network. This guy's like, nah, I'm getting mine off Amazon Prime. Like, okay. I want it tomorrow. Oh shit, just don't feed them after midnight and don't get them wet. That's all I'm saying, goddammit. Fucking hey, I told y'all I'm a piece of shit, man. I'm sorry. I gotta go back to work after this shit. I hate my job. Anybody hate their job? Oh, God. Hell yeah. I'm pretty sure everybody hates their job. I'm pretty sure porn stars hate their job. You know what I mean? They wake up in the morning, they're like, oh man, I gotta get up and fuck all these people. Preachers, men of the cloth, I'm pretty sure they hate their job. They wake up in the morning, they're like, oh man, I gotta get up and fuck all these people. I'm gonna leave y'all on a joke. You can tell at the water cooler. You probably heard it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell it because I like telling it. You wanna hear a bar joke or a nasty joke? Which one? I'll let you decide. Oh, of course you're nasty. There's an old man sitting on the porch. This old man sees some kids walk by and they got a cart. This cart's filled with duct tape. The old man says, hey, what y'all doing with that duct tape? One kid say, we going to catch the duck. Old man chuckles, says, y'all ain't gonna catch no duck. Sure enough, these kids come back, 2 ducks in each hand. Next day, the old man sitting on the porch, you see these same kids walk by. This time they got a cart filled with chicken wire. Old man says, what y'all doing with that chicken wire? One kid say, we're going to catch the chicken. Old man says, y'all ain't gonna catch no chicken. Sure enough, they come back, 2 chickens in each hand. Next day, the old man sitting on the porch, you see these same kids walk by. This time they got a cart and it's filled with pussy willow. The old man says, hey, let me get my hat, I'm coming. I don't know what voodoo you motherfuckers up to. Hey, my name is Eugene Singleton. Y'all be good, but most of all, be good for each other. Vote for the black dude. Good night!